head up high, my back straight. I'm 10 toes down in Florida or anywhere else I go, and I know that no matter what, it's not a on this earth that can ever me in my life.
You know what I'm saying? That's live right there.
Yeah, it's live. That's when they say live up top.
Jay-Z just performed a 4-minute freestyle at the Roots Picnic, dissing several rappers in the industry from Drake, Nicki Minaj, Kanye West, and others, resulting in those same rappers reacting to Jay-Z. During his freestyle, Jay-Z rapped about Kanye West, saying, quote, "You ever heard of Wonderkin? My children are some of them. Have you guys have no shame? You really want to get under my skin? I'll really get under your skin. Askin' how I'm playing. Y'all thugs with y'all thumb again. Everybody thinks they're the ones insane. You're no maniac. Watch how sane he acts in my presence. Guys shrink." This is Jay-Z's response to Kanye West's recent tweets reading, "Wait, has anyone ever seen Jay-Z and Beyonce's younger kids? They are no, like literally, and this is why assisted reproduction is such a blessing. Having R-word children is a choice," while also tweeting, "I need everyone to know I took the post of Jay-Z and Beyonce's family down and Jerry Lorenzo's family down because there was a possibility of my Twitter being canceled, not because I'm a good person, where I had to be careful with my words, but you understand what Kanye was saying," where Jay-Z rapped to Kanye saying his children are wonderkins and asking if Kanye has no shame for bringing up his family, as DJ Academics would explain why Jay-Z did this freestyle in his first reaction.
During his set at Roots Picnic, he started with a freestyle seemingly addressing any and everybody who has, grieved him over the last couple of years. The list includes Nicki Minaj, of course, El Drake, Drake, of course, Kanye West, Oskino, he caught some bars. Of course, Dame Dash caught some bars. Tory Lanez and his pops caught some bars. Okay, so it was a family at that point. Overall, this is how I look at it. I haven't seen Jay-Z look this upset. He looked a little bit on him.
Jay-Z would then use the next set of lyrics, this time to diss Nicki Minaj. During his freestyle, he rapped, "That lady back on that stuff, she sounds like she's in love with him. Her Ken can't even pick up they kid. Enough of them, a rapper can't be my op. I got Republicans." Those hits came from the very top of the gov, because according to Google, it reads, Nicki Minaj's husband, Ken, or Kenneth Petty, is a registered on the bad list in New York after previously serving prison time for 2 significant charges, where Jay-Z literally name-dropped Ken, saying he can't even pick his own up from school, which is insane. This ended up getting a reaction from Bobby, who went off on Jay-Z, writing on his IG story, "Now guys NWA. Guys be 56 years old going through an identity crisis. Like, who are you going to be next fronting? Guy too old for that stuff. Go sit down, old head." Which was the same reaction from many in the music industry, where DJ Academics even said Jay-Z was fumbling a lot of his words while freestyling, saying that you can tell that he's getting older and losing his touch.
There's a little bit mumbling and fumbling there. I was a little bit shocked by that. Usually Jay, who I give immense credit for being a great performer, he's one of those rappers who rap every single word. He doesn't use backing tracks. He is definitely a top and elite MC. I know this was a freestyle, but he got up there and it wasn't, if you've ever seen the B-side freestyles or anytime he kicks one of these like freestyle soliloquies, if we're being fair, there was something slightly off. It felt a little bit jittery, wasn't as smooth.
But what happened next turned the entire internet into a frenzy, as Jay-Z would start throwing disses towards Drake. As of right now, Drake is holding 40 of the top 50 songs in the entire world according to streaming charts, and Drake has become the new king ever since the release of his 3 newest albums, making everyone tell Drake, don't even respond. Jay-Z isn't worth it.
You remember how Jay-Z treated like Jim Jones in The Game? Back in the day, that's how Drake should treat Jay-Z now. Boy, I just dropped the hottest album. I'm the only thing moving in hip-hop right now. Even your moment you had to make about me. This is your first pop-out. Nobody remembers. Yes, by the way, he reunited back with Freeway and Beanie Siegel on stage. Nobody's talking about nothing else other than him dissing Drake. If I'm Drake, I treat Hove like the little like that he is. I don't even give him a response.
Jay-Z would rap in his freestyle, "A rapper can't be my op, the jig is up. Brother, I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ, you gotta look again. Guys look up to me, I never look up to them. Them guys you got publishing checks, go talk to them. Don't talk success to me, your guys is workers," which ended up getting a reaction from Drake himself. But to understand it, it's important to know how the beef actually started between Jay-Z and Drake.
Me personally, I think Jay-Z never with Drake after Drake dipped out on him. Like, Drake was the only person, the only artist. You see Nicki right now salty, like, oh my God, I signed the letter to be on the board of Tidal or whatever, and I never got no money. You got all the money, and you're that's kind of what happened. I told you, like, Jay-Z finessed everybody. It's like, no, this is for the artists, by the artists. Look at all these artists, they're co-owners. Jay-Z took all the money, bro, and dip on these. He wanted to bring Drake over there. Drake was like, man, I ain't coming over there. Yo, Drake probably had his lawyer, probably even have his lawyers. Drake probably read that himself. Like, yo, who gonna buy into this? And I think Drake thought that was a move of Jay-Z sending Meek at him when it was the song Charged Up. Remember, that's why he did back-to-back afterwards.
With the two now having a silent beef, everything has changed with the release of Iceman because Jay-Z decided to make it public. Days before the release of Iceman, Jay-Z did an interview saying, if you're trying to make young music and you're not young, it's not going to be authentic and people can feel that.
You see, I'm going to say the elephant in the room, man. This is hating Jay-Z once again. He talking to Drake, man. You know Drake turning 40 this year. He trying to like, yo, he one of them type of gonna give you the bad advice that hopefully you follow, and then when you get unsuccessful, he be like, well, at least you tried. You know, at least you know them people be like, well, at least you did it the right way. Man, if you don't get the out of here, Jay-Z. Jay-Z had a whole career. That nigga said 30's a new 20 when he became 30. The nigga said I'm young forever, and now that he's 70, he's trying to tell other niggas, nah, y'all gotta make music like y'all old now, man.
After Jay-Z did that, Drake went all in against him in multiple lines on the Janice track, where the official meaning of the song reads, on Janice, Drake appears to lash out at critics, the media, and people in the rap industry who turned on him after the feud with Kendrick Lamar. Fans believe several lyrics reference the Kendrick beef directly, with Drake addressing backlash and people celebrating his downfall. Listeners also think he throws subtle disses at Jay-Z and other older industry figures, basically telling everyone to shut up while he continues dominating the industry. As No Jumper tweeted, Drake seemingly disses Jay-Z on Janice, where Drake raps, buried alive, someone come dig me up. If I call your shorty right now, then she's picking up. You boys got big off my name, that's big enough. We know how you OGs rocking already, the jig is up. But Drake didn't stop just there, because also in the Whisper My Name track, he rapped, I'll take the 500K, not the dinner. I can never learn stuff from none of y'all, which is Drake's clever way of answering one of the most famous questions in 2025 of, would you rather 500K or dinner with Jay-Z? With the two now publicly dissing each other, we would see Drake on FaceTime with Charleston White.
Man, we'll sit down and take over, man, just chopping game and giving game. Yeah. Say, man, you keep holding your head up. You the best. Don't let them tell you nothing else. You the best.
But that's not all, because we would see Drake react with his first performance for Iceman, where he would say how he's feeling after Jay-Z's Picnic diss, saying he's standing on all 10 toes.
A lot of people ask me how I'm feeling. I'm gonna let you know how I'm feeling. And listen, the way I'm feeling is the same way I want you to walk out of here feeling tonight about yourself. Cause you know how I'm feeling? I got my head up high, my back straight, I'm 10 toes down in Florida or anywhere else I go, and I know that no matter what, it's not a on this earth that can ever me in my life. And that's how I want you to walk out of here tonight. Sometimes you gotta acknowledge the mistakes that you made in the past, right? Right?
Then even laughing about the situation in a subtle way with his best friend Ben Don. Just read between the lines and you'll understand this is towards Jay-Z.
Put the Batman ears on you. What is them?
Is this still Instagram Live? Does it still exist?
50,000 people in there.
No way, for real.
Yeah. The Batman ears.
It still exists. Instagram Live. No, I'm saying it look that's live right there.
Yeah, it's live. That's when they say live up top, that means it's actually.
So let's both throw. Come on,
you got this
However, Jay-Z then revealed why he shut down Rock Nation brunches during his picnic diss, something many wondered why he stopped doing. Then academics revealed the truth, where he stopped all the brunches because those that were involved in them have all turned into weirdos.
You know, we got to call a little bit cap on J4. He says, cancel the brunches. I remember the hunger pain. Jay-Z, you canceled the brunches because you had the all-star of at your brunches, and people were realizing that you were too close to all of the in hip-hop. Let's be honest. Like, he's trying. You didn't cancel the brunches to get back down to the streets. You canceled the brunches because you realized there's some weirdo parties that was happening there.